Right guys, welcome to this, my problems with Buddhism, part 4 I think we're on. Please tell me if I'm wrong. Just to support each book, of course, please get yourself a copy of How to Be a Modern Samurai and help me keep this going. Right, okie dokie, let's go. Now, this is not a Buddhist problem or a Buddhism problem per se. It's actually a general problem, but it was brought up in the last video. So this is the question. People are saying, "Oh, Anthony, it's metaphysical, it's metaphorical, it's implied, it's a parable, it's this, it's not real," and they keep going on now. Sorry, I don't mean that aggressively. I mean, like, people are saying, "Oh, that's not what's meant in the text. They didn't really mean that, and it's just a parable for something else, and it's an allegory." And you're like, whoa, slow down a bit, slow down. And you're banging all these words out. Let's go back a bit. So basically, people are saying, "Anthony, you shouldn't take the teachings literally. That's not what they mean." So this is the same in Christianity. It's like, oh, some of them are parables. So he did feed the 5,000, did it? Feed the 5,000, yeah, with loaves and bread and fish. Or, you know, all the other miracles. He did bring Lazarus back from the dead. Or he did come off the cross. So the Buddha did ascend or he didn't ascend. So this becomes a really big problem, a massive problem. So we're not talking about scientifically, so please don't write a comment saying, "Well, it's not true anyway because of this." We're talking about within the scope of Buddhism as a believed religion, within the scope of Christianity as a believed religion. Whatever you want to be inside of the dimensions, the sort of the realm of Buddhism, people are like, there is a Buddha, he really existed. So we're assuming that everybody's assuming the Buddha really existed. But now people are saying, well, what? It's metaphorical. He doesn't really mean he did this. It means something else. Like, whoa, I don't think that's right. So are we saying that the Buddha didn't ascend to nirvana or disappear off to nirvana? Are we saying the Buddha didn't become enlightened? What do we mean by it's an allegory? Oh, I hate that word. By analogy, an allegory, a metaphor. What do you actually mean? So I have the same problem with Lord of the Rings. I don't know if you know, I'm a massive Lord of the Rings fan. So in the beginning, or in the Silmarillion, the two trees appear. One of light, one of gold light, one of silver light. And they live on the ends of the world, and they create light for the world before the sun and the moon are created. Now, inside of Lord of the Rings, did that actually happen? Inside of so if they make the film, the Silmarillion, is it actually going to be that is what really happened? Or is it that inside of Lord of the Rings, those didn't happen, that's myth. But it means that it was a story to say how the sun and the moon came about. Or did it really happen? Ungoliant runs around, sucking the life out the trees, Morgoth is there with her, and they're running about around the northern plains. I do know my Silmarillion. And that's it. Or that didn't happen, but the rest of it did. Like, Aragorn did do this, and Frodo did do that. So the question becomes when is it metaphor? When is it not a reality? And when does it become a reality? So did the Buddha, was he awakened? And if so, he then was extinguished, if we like to say, extinguished and went to nirvana? Or are we saying that didn't happen? How is it that some people out there are saying that some things are a parable of something and some things are not? Where's the line? Buddha really existed inside of Buddhist theory, or he didn't? Or it's not a real man, it's just a story about the process we go through. So I can't understand. There's a massive problem when people say, "Oh, it's not literal, Anthony. You don't literally become enlightened, and you don't literally move to nirvana, and you don't literally go through the 10 stages." So which bits are fake, as in a story to show you a way, and which bits are true according to the tradition? So I would like you guys to discuss below, please, the answer to this. So I can't... That's the bit that stops all arguing. It stops basically not arguing. It stops all discussion. Well, you can't question how many Buddhas there's been and how many years humans have been in existence and calculate how long it would take for all of existence to actually come out of nirvana, because it's just a metaphor. Is it? I thought inside of Buddhism, the Buddha was real and that his extinguishment and moving on to nirvana or outside of samsara was real inside of Buddhism, or now you're saying it's not real. So that's my question to you guys. Which bits within the tradition are considered real? Which bits are considered metaphor, parables, allegories, whatever you want to say, whichever word you want to use? You let me know, guys, because that is one of those jamming stops for the discussion where it's like, well, none of it makes any sense then. Now, none of it works, because you have to identify which bit is which. There you go, guys. Please be nice in the comments, Buddhists, because you're the most evil set of people I've ever met. There we go. But there we go, guys. Do get yourself a copy of this, How to Be a Modern Samurai, 10 Steps to Finding Your Power and Achieving Success. There you go. All right, enjoy, guys. Enjoy. And please do leave your opinion.